Hey everyone, this is Kate Julian here for Northern Virginia Magazine, and today I'm here to show you how to do a smoky eye. Now, I know a lot of times smoky eyes get pigeonholed into only evening looks, and as they're fantastic for evening, they're also great for day. So not only am I going to show you how to do your classic smoldery Kim Kardashian kind of smoky eye, I'm also going to show you how to do one for work and one with some colors to really brighten it up. So the first step that we're going to do today, and this is the most important step, is going to be to prime your eyes. Always use an eyeshadow primer. It's going to make your look more saturated and your colors really pop, but it's also going to help your eyeshadow stay for 3 or 4 times longer than it would with normal eyeshadow. The primer that I use is by e.l.f. and it's called Spotlight, and it looks like a glue stick. And all you're going to do for this is put it on your eyes, literally as if you were to do a glue stick, just across your lids, like that. And then you want to rub it in. So the great thing about this is it's really going to help stay all day. I can do my makeup in the morning and leave for work, and by the time I come home and go to the gym or go out for happy hour, it's still there and it still looks exactly the same as if when I did it this morning. That was easy. Now we're on to our next step. So for our second step, we're going to put on a gray shadow. Now if you want to do this with another color, which I'll show you how to do in a couple minutes, you can definitely use any color that you'd like, but for this one we're going to use grays, and you want to try and stay in the same color family. I'll be using grays in this color family, and the first thing that we're going to do is put a medium gray across our entire lid. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because as we go along, you're going to blend everything together, which gives it that smoky look as well. And don't get too close to the insides of your eye. Don't want to look like a raccoon. And go a little bit up to your crease. If you don't know how to find your crease, it's this gap between your brow bone and your eyelid. You can feel the indentation in between here, and that's exactly where your crease is. So go up to your crease and fill it in. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to cover. So, now that we've done that, our next step is going to take a darker color in that same color family and go a little bit more into the crease, the outsides of your eye, and right underneath their lash line. So I'm going to use a darker color of the same family of gray, or you can also use black, or maybe like a dark blue would be pretty too. And you just want to go in your crease like that, blending it downwards as you do that, so you don't have a harsh line. And then taking that same color and going from your outside of your eye and blending inwards. And because we did use an eyeshadow primer, it's much easier to get the eyeshadow to stay where it is instead of it all falling down here. If you aren't using an eyeshadow primer, I would suggest putting a tissue that you fold in half underneath so that you can catch all the excess eyeshadow, because you definitely don't want to look like you have a black eye. So after we do the outside and the crease, then you want to take from where we go outside of your eye and go underneath, kind of just following the natural line of your eye. There we go. Now that we've done that, we move on to liner. For our liner, I like to use a pencil liner instead of a liquid, since it is more of that kohl look than a cat eye. So I use Ulta. It's called Automatic Eyeliner in black, and it is smudge proof once it sets, and it's also waterproof, so it'll really last throughout the entire day. So with this, we're going to start from, if you take your eyeliner, you can see where the middle of your eye is on either side, or the arch of your eyebrow. You want to go from the center out on both sides a little bit thicker, and then do a thinner line on the inside. This will make your eyes look bigger, but also really pop. So if you just start on the side, on the center, and work your way out. And then do the same on the other side. And then go inwards, but doing a smaller line, just staying right on the lash line. And then we can go again on the bottom, getting right next to that lash line. And then one thing that I really like to do is line my waterline. It really makes the whites of your eyes look brighter, and makes your eye color really stand out. Your waterline is the, I guess you could call it skin, right inside of your eye, and you just take your eyeliner and run it across there. If it's your first time lining your waterline, it will definitely feel weird, but it really makes a difference. And then if you aren't comfortable lining the top, if you blink really hard, it will get up there. But if you are, I kind of just place it on the inside of the top, close, and then run it along. Alright, we're almost done. So then the next thing that we're going to do is called a highlight. And this is going to go on your brow bone and on the inside of your eye. It's going to lighten it up a little bit and kind of give you that healthy glow. I would not suggest using a bright white matte color. It can look a little drag queeny. Use more of a flesh tone with a shimmer, or so like a pale pink. And then you just take it across your brow bone, blending it in like that. You can blend it in a little bit to the black as well, or the dark gray. Going across the other eye as well. And then doing the inside of your eye. I always pull my eye like that, so that I don't get any eyeshadow into my eye, and it's easier for me to cover more surface area. I'm going to do the tops and just a little bit on the inside and right in the bottom right here. Okay, now we're on to our final step, which is mascara. Now, one little tip that I have for mascara is when you get your mascara wand and you take it out, you want to bend it. And you do this by putting it halfway in and pulling it back like that, and that will bend it for you. Your lash line is curved, it's not straight, and it's much easier to put mascara on, not only like that, but it really helps cover all of your eyelashes evenly. And the other thing that you want to do, especially after you've done such a great job with your eyeshadow, is to always put mascara on the bottom first. If you do the top and then you look down, you can get mascara upwards and it doesn't look good. So, start with the bottom. Let's see if I open my mouth. Isn't that a trick that they say every girl when they put their mascara on goes, oh. I'm doing it. I can feel it. Okay, and then for the bottom, or for the top, when you put on your mascara, you want to make sure that not only do you get all of your eyelashes, but you want to make sure that you get both sides. Do not just do one side. And pull outwards a little bit when you do it. That gives you a little bit more of that cat eye look with a sweeping eyelash instead of a straight up spider look. And again, get both sides. Now another thing that you can do to really add more drama is to do fake eyelashes. You could do individual, or you could do a full set. That would really give you that Kim Kardashian, Megan Fox look. And look at that. We're done. How easy was that? So now that you are a smoky eye expert, we can start playing around with different looks. I've done my makeup how I usually do it for work, with just kind of a brown smoky eye using a quad from Ulta. A quad is just 4 eyeshadows that come together, and they're usually in the same color family. Mine, I use brown. It's definitely easy for work, and it looks great with all eye colors. Brown, green, blue, you name it, it looks great. So you've gone to work, you've used your eyeshadow primer, so your makeup is still there and it looks great. And now you're going to happy hour and you kind of want to jazz it up, but you don't have a lot of time, and who wants to sit in their car and do a full face of makeup? So 2 easy steps to really take your brown smoky eye from work to going out. So in this quad you can see that there is kind of an eggshell shimmer color that we use for our highlight. And then there are 3 different shades of brown, starting at the lighter and going to the darker. And with the darkest color, you are going to take that color, or any color that's darker than the colors that you have on now, go into your crease, just like this, and really that will give you that depth. Sweeping up in there. And a little bit on the outside corners of your eyes. More blending. And we have our black liner. During the day I wear a gray liner. It gives me a little bit of that lash line definition without it being nighttime. So we're going to take our black liner and just line our waterline. And following the natural line of your eyelashes, bringing the liner out just a little bit. And that will make your eyelashes look longer and your eyes bigger. And a little touch up of the liner, and bam! You have a nighttime smoky eye. That took what, 30 seconds? It's perfect. So for my final smoky eye look, I did a purple smoky eye. I used different shades of purple and grays and a little bit of a dark blue, kind of a sapphire liner, which is by Style. And just using colors in a similar color family really makes your look come together. Purple is always a huge color for fall. So sometimes when I'm going out, I have a lot of black and I wear a lot of black dresses, but I want that pop of color, and a bright colorful eye is really great for that. Purple looks fantastic on green eyes and brown eyes. Blue eyes look great with blue or brown and grays. You can really play around with it and see what's fun for you and bring out those bright colors in your eyes. So thanks again for watching. My name is Kate Julian here for Northern Virginia Magazine, and I hope that everyone enjoyed my tips and tricks. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be coming out next month.